guys, welcome to a What's Up Wednesday.
Hey guys, we bought the MORryde bike rack brace X stabilizer for the back of your RV. I don't know if you can see the picture there. Not very good. We have a cargo carrier back there, so we can slide this over the cargo carrier bar, 2-inch bar, and to help stabilize the back. Up till now, I've been using 2x4s and the ratchet strap. This is just a more permanent connection, so hopefully speed up my setup process, and hopefully not have to climb underneath the camper so much. So that's what we're trying to do, get some things to make our setup and tear down a little faster. So open the box here and see what we have inside. We got our foot plates, and I can tell you right now, when you install these, make sure you install them with the big holes facing each other, because otherwise it'll be real hard to ratchet strap that. So just saying. Might have had that experience once or twice in the past with some things I put together. So you got your bracket that goes around your 2-inch hitch bar. That may be the centerpiece. You got your ratchet strap here. And then you got your handy dandy adjustable bars, which are quite heavy, actually heavy duty, so that's a good thing. So take those all out. So that's everything there. I don't see any distractions, but it shouldn't be too hard to figure out. But I didn't see any instructions there. I hadn't opened the package before either, so I don't see no instructions. But you know how it is nowadays. You can go outside and search anything. You can find a video on it or something. I'm going to see if there's a QR code on here. Nope, don't see anything. Anyways, got our bolts here, so I'll get those out and figure out how the bolts fasten on there. Not sure how this goes. So we looked at the picture, summarized all your bolts and stuff here. So this, obviously that bolt goes there, that part was easy. But these clips to keep the water out are on the wrong side because we have to adjust. So these holes here are for your pins to adjust your height. So we have to take these little caps off the bottom and move them, because that's supposed to slide like that so you can line up your pins in there. The other way you couldn't slide it on. So then this cap should go up here. Because you don't want to put it on the bottom because you don't hold water in there if you don't have to. So put that on there like that. Anyways, so that goes there. Got a little clip here. I already put one of the bolts in on the feet. So I want to make sure when I mount this to the hitch part, I mount it like that. So the eyelets are on the inside, so your ratchet strap can connect on there. I'm just going to put a hitch pin in here, or the little pin in here, so it doesn't keep sliding on me. I'll just take it off. That's probably the better solution. So just take it off. So it's pretty self-explanatory. On these, see, this is the way it came. I need to slide here. So I just took this out. Probably a little cap off the end. And then the heavier duty part's supposed to go on the top, so I'll set that to the side. Put my cap back on so I don't lose my cap. And then I'll take the bottom part, the very bottom, stick our bolts through. Using 14mm sockets, by the way, and an adjustable wrench. Just put your nut on there, tighten that up. So, and then I'll tighten that up. And then the part here, I'll take one of the bars on this side, stick our bolt through, Try to wiggle it through. Come on, buddy. You can do it. There we go. Get your bolt through. Start your nut. And then if you happen to put the feet on backward, just take the pin out, slide the arm out, and flip it over. Easy enough. So, and then the piece that you're questionable about, what is that piece for? That piece is for when you store your bars when you're traveling, you can hold them up vertically. So, anyways, I'll get to work on this, and then when I get a couple pieces together, we'll catch up. So I got on the parts prep. I got them good and snug. They're just, you know, so they'll move still and not grind, but tight enough that there's not a lot of play in them. So I decided I'm going to leave the feet off for now. I go ahead and put this on the 2-inch bike hitch, and then put it in the back of the RV, and then I'll add the feet after that. So let's go do that now. I'm also mounting it so that the bolt is facing up, so it's easy to get to for one, but for two, when the stress is pushing down and pushing up, it's pushing on all this surface here than just the bolt. So slide it on there like that. And then we'll flip this up here. And then we'll get our other parts and go ahead and start tightening that up. Like I said, when you put the feet in, they're easy to flip over. You can just pull them out, but you want to have the feet, if you have the bars in a vertical position, have the feet with the holes facing outward. And just slide that in there. Oops, there we go. Just get an example of how it looks. It's out. There we go. It'll sit like that. So like I said, make sure you have the hole facing outward. If you have the arms up in the air when you're putting it in. And then I have 2 holes there, so I'll do 2 holes here. Exposed, I'll go to the 3rd hole, and then this clip, put it on there on the pin. Where is it at? There it is. So then what this does is when you're traveling, of course, the ladder there, you can take the pin out and you can lock them in place and they'll ride like that. So I'll put that down there, and I'm going to mount it further back so it clears my ladder. So I'm fighting with the ladder all the time. Actually, put it like right there. And then tighten the nut down. And once you have it like that, you just put your, don't know how a ratchet strap works, there's a release right here. Pull it, release down, straighten your ratchet strap all the way out. The belt will come free. And you just hook one end of the hooks into the foot there, and hook the other end in here for your clip out, and then you can ratchet. They strap nice and tight, and then that steadies up your RV real nice. So there it is. And then when you're done, just pull the little clip out, straighten your ratchet strap out, take your hooks off, then we can raise this up for travel, right like so, and put our ratchet strap in storage bay. So there you go. That's all there is to it. So,
All right, if you like our content, please like, comment, subscribe, and share with a buddy. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.